All right, so we got 13 gigs at 3 different stores. We got one at Aldi's. The only reason I accepted that is because it's literally shares a parking lot with the BJ's. We have 9 gigs at BJ's and I think 3 or 4 at Sam's Club. Everything is within a mile or two of each other, so gas prices aren't going to be a factor. Speed is going to be a factor. This is going to be, if about $39 if I do all of them. So $39, I'm going to shoot for under an hour, try to make $40 an hour with the Field Agent Side Hustle app. All right, so here we are at Aldi's. I love doing gigs at Aldi's because they don't really have the biggest aisles. It's kind of a smaller format store. So let's find which one we're doing here. We are doing soft drinks, sodas, and stuff. Should be easy. If you've never done a field agent gig before and you see one in your area at Aldi's, I would say that's a great store to do your first gig at, because all of the gigs here are super easy because they don't have every type of product. They have soda, but they only have like Coke and Pepsi and Fresco. They don't have a million different sodas like they did at Walmart or at Sam's Club when I did this gig. So I just have to get a 4-foot section of all the different beverages they ask for, sports drinks, energy drinks, stuff like that. I'm going to fast forward it a little bit because it's basically the same thing over and over again. But the gig itself probably only took me about 2 to 3 minutes. After each section, it's going to ask you for a display. For example, it'll ask you for the soda, and then is there a soda display? I'm answering no, and I'm just moving along because I know at Aldi's, a lot of times they have the soda displayed towards the exit, and I don't want to walk from this corner of the store back to the exit and back every time. That would just take up too much time. So I'm just walking, scanning the aisle, taking pictures of each 4-foot section. It may seem like a lot of pictures. I sped it up a little bit, but it's not that many pictures and it doesn't really take that long. So now I'm just walking, getting my last of the seltzer, and then I'm going to go to where I said those displays were, all the way at the front of the store. So if I did each display individually, I would have to go soda display, back to the aisle, do the sports drinks, come back, do the sports drinks over here. With the app, you could go forward and back through the menu and get back to where I was. Just be really careful if you're going to skip ahead, because sometimes I'll answer like display in the aisle pictures or vice versa. So now I'm back in the car. It went really, really well. The next gig is at BJ's. I do gigs here about almost every day. I'm actually kind of surprised that nobody at the store has said anything to me, but all of them have been going good so far. So this one should be the same. The 9 gigs that I had were all spread out throughout the store. So I started with the one that was going to be the most difficult, which was the salty snacks, pretzels, and the drink mixes. At Sam's Club, they had so many different chip products, so it took a lot longer than it did at this BJ's. But then the next question is going to be for the display for salty snacks. I'm just looking if there's any like pretzels or any displays. I saw a couple of end caps when I was walking up, so I'm just making sure that I get those. Next is going to be the drink mixes, which is really random. It's like Crystal Light and all the stuff that you like mix it with water to make a drink. And at this one, they had it all spread out. So starting here, all of these canned things at the top of the aisle were drink mixes, iced tea, lemonade, stuff like that. So I have to take a picture of each 4-foot section. At these club stores, they want a picture of each pallet. So you have to take a picture and have the pallet in the middle. Next is Sam's Club, another store I'm at all of the time. And I had 3 gigs. The first one was video game consoles and accessories. There was just one shelf of it, really quick. It took less than a minute for that one. The next one was the sauces and marinades, which was another really easy one. And then also the dressing. So it was all in the same section. So Sam's Club with the 3 gigs, I was in the store for probably less than 20 minutes. 13 gigs. It took me an hour and 10 minutes and I made $39. And this was after I made like $70 doing Uber Eats and DoorDash while I was reserving these gigs. So if you want to start doing field agent and making money today, click the link down below.